Welcome, distinguished guests, faculty, and graduates, to the February 2023 University of Phoenix Virtual Commencement. We're honored to be here to commemorate this special moment with you and your loved ones. Throughout the program, we'll be asking you to share the journey you have taken to reach this milestone, including the highlights along the way. We hope you'll join the conversation in the chat that appears to the right of your screen. Please remember to log into YouTube in order to participate. Our program will begin momentarily. But first, let's take this opportunity to thank everyone who helped support our graduates in realizing their dream.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay, deep breath in and out. Thanks for letting me rearrange my hours so I could go back to school.
Thank you for inspiring me every single day.
Thank you for telling me you can do this over and over.
Thank you for taking care of Devin while I studied.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks for not letting me quit, Grandma. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mom and Dad.
To my wife and kids.
To my daughter.
To Grandma.
I'd like to thank my advisors and instructors for encouraging me all the way.
Thank you.
Thanks to your support, now I can say, I am a Phoenix.
I am a Phoenix.
I am a Phoenix.
Please welcome University of Phoenix Chief Academic Officer and Provost, Dr. John Woods, who will get us started with a welcome message.
Hello, and welcome to our February 2023 Virtual Commencement. I'm John Woods, Chief Academic Officer and Provost at University of Phoenix. We are honored to be part of this celebration of you, the class of 2023, and to recognize your incredible accomplishment. Today, we have graduates and family joining us from all over the world, including the United States and Puerto Rico, Canada, Bermuda, Spain, Cayman Islands, and more. Welcome to you all. Graduates, remember to check out your special and personalized commencement ceremony slide at the end of our presentation. Instructions will be shared later in the program. Also, please take some time to share your thoughts in the chat. Why not start by posting in the chat where you're joining us from? Today, we are celebrating not just the outcome, earning a college degree, but what it took each of you to reach this point and what it can mean for your future. You will hear what it means to one of our graduates today, Jacqueline, as she shares her inspiring story of achievement and of overcoming many of the doubts and obstacles likely faced by many of you, but also what inspired her to keep going, to achieve her goals. So let's talk about goals for a minute. The things that motivated many of you to start and to finish were goals. Things like wanting to be a good example for your kids. Or maybe you felt passed over for a job opportunity that had a minimum degree requirement. Or maybe you recognized the need for new skills that could help you move forward in your career. Whatever your reasons, you should be commended for taking a bold step forward to start and finish something important to you. And you did so knowing there would be obstacles and challenges that might make it difficult at times for you to stay on track. The overwhelming majority of you are working adult learners. Balancing work and your education is a huge feat. Many of you balance caregiving on top of that, and many of you are first-generation college students, or you've been out of school for a long time. For some of you, all of the challenges I've just listed describe your situation, and you still succeeded. That's worth celebrating. You deserve my recognition and admiration, whatever of these circumstances or other challenges you encountered and overcame to get to this moment. You set goals, faced challenges, but achieved those goals. Well done. Yes, you have definitely earned it. But let's talk about what it is you have completed at a more granular level for a minute. Your programs were designed with the real world in mind, and I know some of you may roll your eyes when you hear this, but take learning teams as an example. Employers need people to work well in teams. The whole world works in teams. Our courses were built to have teamwork in them to help you become a stronger collaborator as a member of a team. The need in the workforce is undeniable, and it's met by the design of the curriculum you completed. I'll give you another example. You learned from your faculty who taught your courses, not only the content of those courses, but why that content matters in the real world. This was your experience because from inception, University of Phoenix built a practitioner-faculty model, employing faculty who do or have done the kinds of jobs many of our students want to do someday. Our faculty average over 20 years of experience in their respective fields, and that real-world experience is something they bring to the courses they teach every day to give the content you learn a context. Now let's talk about that course content. I don't believe it's enough in today's world to tell a boss or a prospective employer what degree you have, or even to tell them the courses in that degree were taught by practitioners, although I do think that second piece is quite special. I think recent studies by Forbes, Monster, and ZipRecruiter are indicative of the reality that the world wants to know what skills you learned in your program. Fortunately, you are a group of graduates who can answer that question. Your programs were designed with discipline-specific learning outcomes, as well as university learning goals. These are skills that are important in real-world jobs. Employers, alumni, industry advisory councils, programmatic accreditors, and others represent just some of the places we turn to on a regular basis to make sure that what is in your courses and programs can help you obtain skills you can use. So not only do you have a degree you have completed, but you have relevant skills, and we can help you communicate those skills to prospective employers. Collaboration, problem solving, and cultural competence are just some of these skills, regardless of your program, in addition to the things that are more specific to each of your program's disciplines. In a world that is increasingly seeing skills as a currency, I'm excited for you as graduates of an institution that builds its programs based on skills. Skills aren't the future of work, they are the here and now in the world of work today. And that leads me to my parting message for you today. I would love for you to see us as a career partner for life. Ask us for help preparing to speak to that hiring manager you might be talking to about a better job. We want to help. Join one of our alumni chapters to improve the power of your network. By earning your degree at University of Phoenix, you're part of a powerful professional community of more than 1.2 million graduates. That's a huge network, and one I hope you'll use to make others aware of what you can do, your accomplishments, and your aspirations for the future. Connections you forge through an alumni group or virtually through LinkedIn, for example, can help you build social capital, and that can also help to play a part in enhancing your career. See today as a beginning for networking more, and in so doing, sharing with more people the skills you have to offer. See today as a day you commenced or began to accelerate your career. And see today as the day you recognized that we are your new career partner on your career journey. Finally, I think it's important we take a minute, wherever you are, to recognize and thank those who were there to support you along the way. Some of you graduates might be watching right now with those who are in your support network. Family members that cared for the kids or cooked countless dinners while you worked on your class projects. The friends who were there even if only through a text message or a video chat to say how proud they are of you. Employers who saw value in what you were achieving. And university faculty and staff who helped guide you from being a University of Phoenix student to a graduate, a Phoenix. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy this celebration of you. You've worked so hard, but you did it, and we are all so proud of you. Thank you.
We are proud to now welcome University of Phoenix alumni, Jacqueline Hernandez.
Thank you and hello. My name is Jacqueline Hernandez, and I'm honored to speak to you today as a fellow Phoenix. Today, I would like to take just a few minutes to tell you my story. and how I came to be here on your special day. One common theme you will hear during the next few minutes is this: keep going. Like many of you, my path to a college degree was not a straight line, and it was certainly not the express lane, but it seemed to start that way. After graduating from high school, I attended a community college and then a state college, and then a baby came along. So I hit the pause button on my education and focused on raising my daughter. Maybe you can relate. Even though I had set aside my education goals, being motivated to finish my education was not a problem for me. I knew it was only temporary, and I promised myself that I would finish my degree. Of course, if I ever needed an extra incentive, it came when I missed out on job opportunities because I didn't have a degree. If I'm being honest, getting back into the groove of being a student wasn't easy. At first, I tried a few schools, but between tuition costs and campus locations, they weren't the right fit for me. And the long commute from my job to campus just added more stress. That's when I decided to try an online school and enrolled in University of Phoenix. Going to school online was a whole new experience for me, but I knew it was the best choice if I was going to keep my promise to myself. It took me almost 4 years to earn my bachelor's degree in management, taking it one assignment, one class at a time. Along the way, I wanted to set an example for my daughter. Not only an example of getting an education, but of working hard, committing to a goal, and believing in myself. In other words, to keep going, even when things got hard, or especially when it's hard. I'm very proud to say that in April 2020, I received my diploma from University of Phoenix. And like you, today, I attended a virtual commencement. I have a close-knit family, so being able to share that day with my parents, my husband, my daughters, and my siblings made it more special, more emotional, and more meaningful. My hope is that you are celebrating your accomplishment today with the people who matter most to you. As you probably know, even though we might think of today's ceremony as an ending, the word commencement really means a beginning or a start. I, for one, thought of my commencement ceremony as an ending. I kept my promise, completed my bachelor's degree, and achieved my goal. I was ready to move forward with my career, and happily so. That was until I spoke with my sister-in-law, who told me about her master's degree journey. Until that point, I had never considered a master's. Earning a bachelor's was my primary focus, and it was hard work. I was ready for a break from school, or so I thought. So, inspired by my sister-in-law, and before the ink was dry on my diploma, I prepared to enroll in the MBA program at University of Phoenix, and to use my degree to advance even further in my career in human resources. As we get older, we draw on our experiences, our mentors, and our family to guide us through the challenges we all face in life. However, nothing could prepare me for the tragedy I faced halfway through my MBA program. You see, I lost my younger sister in a car accident, and it turned my world upside down. Anyone who has experienced a devastating loss knows that time seems to stop, yet somehow life goes on around you, all while you're coming to grips with the fact that your life will never be the same. As I coped with this life-altering event, I emailed my instructor and explained what happened, and her response was so incredibly kind and caring and supportive. She suggested I apply for an emergency leave from the university to allow myself to grieve and to begin to heal. And I briefly considered it, but I know myself. If I stepped away from my studies, it would be hard for me to get started again. So I kept going. The routine of school helped me, and it made me feel like my sister was still with us. I knew she was sitting beside me at night as I worked on my assignments and supporting me as I moved closer to earning my master's. When I completed my MBA, I had the choice to attend one of 2 in-person commencement ceremonies, and one of them was in Hawaii. Easy decision, right? My sister had always wished for our entire family to take a big trip to somewhere fun and exciting and unforgettable. We decided that a family trip to Hawaii would allow us to grant her that wish. As I said a moment ago, she was with me while I did the reading and answered my discussion questions, and I knew she would be there for the reward. I realized that if I've always viewed my education as a journey and not a destination. I'm going to keep going, and I hope you keep going too. So, whether it's for an associate degree or a doctoral degree or anything in between, or for that new job or that promotion, don't give up on yourself, your education, or your career. Keep going for your family, for you. Thank you so much for this opportunity to share my story, and congratulations!
Thank you to everyone that got me to this awesome moment.
And now, University Chief Academic Officer and Provost Dr. John Woods will introduce the reading of the February 2023 commencement graduate names and conduct the conferral of degrees.
Hello again, graduates and guests. As with many of our traditional commencement ceremonies, today I have the distinct honor of conferring degrees upon our graduates. Although there are a lot of people participating today, we want to make sure we recognize each one of you and acknowledge your hard-won achievement. To do this, we'll announce each individual's name and share their personal commencement ceremony slide. In the lower left-hand corner of the screen, you'll also see a countdown for the time remaining until the next degree level is announced. While you're waiting to hear your name, feel free to preview your personal ceremony slide on the marching order website, phoenix.edu/wintergrad 2023. You can download and share it with family and friends on all your favorite social media channels. So, without further ado, let's begin by announcing our associate degree candidates.
Malet Bilay Adenu, Courtney Tiara Aguinaga, Tara Lynn Alderman, Joni Lorraine Allen, Richard T. Allen, Cindy Jacqueline Amaya, Ana Cristina Ariola Moreno, India Ashburn Wiggins, Benita M. Baker, Christina D. Bennett, Shanice Bennett, Tabitha P. Benson, Michelle Blackburn, Xavier Blackwell, Shanita Phyllis Boga, Angela L. Bowers, Rebecca Bradford, Jennifer Breedlove, Kristen Brinley, Samantha R. Brockmeyer, Patrick A. Brown, Shari Brown, Georgette Burton, Jennifer D. Carroll, Reagan Carter, Linda Case, Charmaine Latrice Cheney, Luce J. Sereno, Rebecca Cole, Courtney M. Collins, Alicia C. Cook, Shelley S. Cornwell, Angelique N. Crockett, Jeanette Correll, Tina Dadabo, Tellis S. Daniels, Samuel D. Davalos Ramirez, Nadine L. Davila, Jamela D. Davis, Sterlin J. Dean, Tanyel Dearman, Charwin L. DeGroot, Francesca DeMarco, Michael D. Dement, Stephen Diaz, Adrian Idel Dieguez Quevedo, Komika Dill, Dennis Richard Doan Jr., Nancy D. Dominguez, Morgan Downey, Christine N. Duran, Wendy Duran, Amy L. Fallet Rogers, Joseph Flood, Misty G. Fox, Nalea Frame, Julie Ann Frazier, LaShawna Frazier, Serena Frazier, Gloria E. Gamble, Shamika Javon Gates, Suriana E. Glasper, Samuel Gonzalez, Danielle Grandberry, Akwe Grant, Torrey Gray, Juanetta S. Green, Tashika Greiver, Miranda K. Guthrie, Sean D. Gutierrez, Stephanie A. Hale, Kimberly J. Hall, Linda Hammonds, Nicole S. Hampton, Michaela G. Hansen, Nakia Harris, Yasmiana Haynes, Ibeth Heatley, Amanda M. Hill, Burgundy Contour Hines, Alicia Hines Jurovich Baker, Lisa M. Hockenberry, Michelle M. Honings, Tomas M. House, Don E. Houston, Frederica S. Hewlett, Joseph Humes, Isaac Hunter, Tiffany A. Ingram, Erica Simone Innes, Devon C. Ivory, Ephraim W. Jeffries, Sade M. Jenkins, Kimora Jennings, Andrew Johnson, Mai S. Johnson, Sandra A. Johnson, Jeanette Lynn Jones, Lakeisha D. Jones, Brittany Jordan, Nicole Michelle Joseph, Joseph Bjorn Kachmar, Amy Marie Ketchum, Tiffany Kostoff, Lauren D. Kuznier, Angela I. Lacey, Christina Marie Latimer, Brittany K. Lawson, Melissa L. Liggett, Carol J. Ligorio, Kayla J. Littlejohn, Nicole D. Ludeking, Victoria Manriquez, Romina Mariani, Mona A. Marshall, Kiera A. McCauley, Frank S. McLeod, Dorinda L. McCook, Cherish McDade, Michael T. McGee, Jolene B. McIntyre, Jarita K. McLean, Annie B. McMillian, Alana Meredith, Diana Merritt, Janice Deshay Millian, Junan McLean Mitchell, Tina Marie Mitchell, Nicole E. Moeller, Danielle Molina Duarte, Gina M. Montez, Wendy C. Moore, Erica Muriel, Cassandra Navarro, Kamaya J. Neal, Tahira B. Newsom, Beth A. Noel, Selena Oliver, Doris Margie Olmo, Cherish F. Oravec, Gloria J. Orozco, Lena M. Orozco, Angelica M. Oyola, Jacob N. Paulo, Mary A. Palumbo, Chad Anthony Parker, Angela Parsons Amerson, Janai M. Pearson, Naomi Pena, Jorge Perez, Charlene Pergerson, Shalita Peterson, Chelsea C. Pinto, Christelle J. Prater, Renee L. Price, William S. Pringle, Chantel Rahman, Tiffany Renee Randolph, Whitney C. Rankin, Claritza Rausch Peralta, Courtney A. Ray, April A. Reyes, Derek Richardson, Amanda Ray Ferklick Rios, Destiny Angelica Robinson, Justine V. Robinson, Kristen Rohr, Charlene Rogers, Jesse C. Rollins, Ahmed Sadidin, Rochelle St. Fort Brown, Louis Salzone Jr., Alexis K. Sanders, Daniel Scott, Ebony M. Seeley, Diana R. Shelton, Alicia A. Shobe, Chastity L. Shorts, Titiana F. Shropshire, Deanne Schumpert, Anthony C. Simmons, Jordan G. Simon, Charlie Smith, Emily S. Smith, Kendra N. Sprouse, Tia Lee Stackhouse, Adele and Rochelle Stebbins, William A. Stevens, Krista Stewart Richardson, Nicole J. Stubbs, Christopher J. Taylor, Letitia R. Taylor, Richard S. Thomas IV, Riley M. Thompson, Kisa S. Tinsley, Kadishia S. Toney, Kara R. Tratt, Joshua E. Vaughn, Emmanuel Arturo Velasquez, Tara E. Walker, Tarashika Noshe Walker, Megan Denise Wallace, Brittany Leah Walton, Amber S. Ware, Latrice M. Warren, Treyuna Waters, Latoya Webb, Rocio Veronica Wick, Amber S. Wiggins, Anthony Williams, Brian D. Williams, Destiny Bridgette Williams, Roxanne D. Williams, Tammy Williams, Veronica Williams Ellis, Rochelle Witangela, Tamika Wood, Laura C. Zendahas,
Welcome back. I'll now conduct the conferral of degrees. Under the authority of the laws of the state, upon approval of the Board of Trustees of the University, and at the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer upon each of you, at the completion of the respective academic degree for which you've been recommended, an associate degree from the University of Phoenix. Congratulations! And now, let's meet our bachelor's degree candidates.
Jennifer Lynn Abbey, Michelle Abinoha, Sherry Acker, Kimberly D. Acey, Allison Adams, Cheryl Elaine Adams, Alexea R. Addison, Joseph Lyle Agagon, Tenny Agassian, Miriam Aguilar, Amanda M. Aguirre, Reina Aguirre, Jacqueline J. Alu, Rebecca Rose Albers, Dina M. Alcantara, Gloria M. Aleman, Silka M. Alexander, Osman R. Ali, Raniel Ali, Henry M. Alipusan, Nora Alian, Corey Joseph Allen, Megan Allen, Raekwon A. Allen, Amber L. Allison, Christina Alston, Valeria R. Alston, Katrina Alsop, Dylan A. Alvarez, Carissa Ambrose, Kashina C. Ammons, Jessica M. Anderson, Kamisha P. Anderson, Latanya Anderson, Donella Anderson Watkins, Rochelle E. Andre, Ariana Anzaldua, Camille A. Applin-Jones, Catherine D. Archambault, Georgina Aravallo, Christina Marie Argonal, Arlie I. Armstrong, Keisha S. Armstrong, Jennifer Arat, Monica G. Arachea, Christy M. Ashton, Chana G. Astron Hines, Margaret Atkins, Samoria Atkins, Amy S. Avery, Heather S. Ayala, Anthony Ifedayo Badua, Renee M. Bagley, Michelle Janine Bailey, Tracy M. Bailey, Tarika L. Baines-Barber, Beniti R. Baker, Deborah D. Baker, Kwashenka M. Baker, Dawn M. Balcom, Kelly Baldwin, Tina M. Balmer, Zule Baylog, Laketa Banks, Provanda N. Banks, Allie Bardfield, Monica S. Beria, Rachel Barnes, Diane Lee Barnett, Damian Barton, Kimberly Basock, Allison M. Baxter, David J. Beauvais, Danielle Crystal Nicole Beckman, Amanda Michelle Belcher, Brian K. Bell, Mahogany Bell, Kimberly A. Belt, Kimberly Nicole Belton, Michelle Benjamin, DeAndre D. Benson, Molly E. Berg, Anna Marie L. Berquist, Alicia Berry Kreifels, Deanne Trinity Bertrand Dawkins, Angela H. Bessix, Dakisha Monique Bay, Dawn E. Bizignano, Shakira D. Blackwood, Brandon Blanco, Rihanna Renee Blanco, Sasha M. Blass, Heidi E. Bloom, Vanessa G. Bocanegra, Yolanda Bolden, Andrea C. Bulldog, Crystal L. Bonnet, Bonseal Boone, Erica Borden, Amanda J. Borgeson, Jasmine Boring, Glenn Boris, Sandra Ray Bostic, Brian Bosworth, Bobby L. Bork, John T. Bowman, Jennifer Denise Boyd Holmes, John A. Brasili, Stephanie M. Bradley, Anna Bronco, Jenna Brazil, Janae L. Brewer, Dustin L. Bridges, Aletta Brock, Angela Brocklehurst, Emerald V. Brooks, Nicole E. Brookwell, Angela L. Brown, Fatima Brown, Isis Khadija Brown, Keisha Latrice Brown, Lakia C. Brown, Prashana M. Brown, Taffy Brown, Thelma R. Brown, Vanessa S. Brown, Veronica T. Brown, Eric D. Brunel, Christopher Bryant, Sydney J. Bryant Sales, Gayla Buckram, Brittany K. Buffo, Paris N. Buffkin, Rosa C. Bullock, Justin Buonacore, Susan R. Burgess, Aurelia J. Burney, Nicole Lynn Burris, Nicole Marie Bushell, Brittany Y. Bussey, Gina Bazzelli, Andrea Christine Byington, Adelethea Cadas, Katrina M. Cafizo, Kyle Kahillig, Mabel Calamasa, Adriana Calderon, Charles J. Call, Pauline J. Calloway, Danielle R. Calvert, Elisette Campos Rivas, Sonia N. Cantris, Alexis J. Cardenas, Shantae Carey, Christopher D. Carpenter, Curtis Carpenter, Jennifer Carreras, Santigar Carroll, Cynthia Castro, Natalia Castro, Brenda E. Catchings, Michael J. Cavan, Irene Celadon, Emily Cervantes Simon, Ross Chaffin, Brianna Chambers, Alana Chow, Erica Y. Chappell, Yvette Charleston, Eliseo E. Chavez, Joyce Chemutai Love, Crystal Childs, Joellen Charity Chipamba, Lanisha D. Chisholm, Brandy F. Christie, Joseph C. Chukwumeze, Christina Sidoni, Lynette Sirigo, Clarissa H. Cisneros, Megan Q. Clark, Nevelyn C. Clark, Chelsea A. Clay, Charming Y. Claiborne, Candace D. Clayton, Stacy R. Clodfelder, Deanna Coleman, Ranika Coleman, Laura Ann Collingwood, Caroline Cannell Worrell, Roger G. Contreras, Jason B. Cook, Jeriand Eric Cook Jr., Christine M. Cooley, Brittany J. Cosby, Antonio Cosenza, Ruffy John Dumont Costales, Miranda Couch, Jackson C. Courtney, Alyssa Coyle, Janadia W. Craig, Maurice Lamar Crawford, Christopher B. Creer, Christina Crelia, Manuel A. Crespo Jr., Jordan Cronk, Trudy Ann Crossley, Marie C. Cruz, Orlando Cruz, Tiana Marie Cruz, Yaril Cruz, Marisol Q, Lisa Cuffey, Quantarshe Shanquise Curtis, Melissa J. Dallas, Chantel Dory Daniels, Kiera Anicia Daniels, Damian M. Davey, Alicia Davis, Chastity J. Davis, Corey D. Davis, Crystal Elaine Davis, Letitia Davis, Shahira Davis, Teresa A. Davis, Tanika J. Davis, Natalie Nicole DeMarche, Kylie Michelle Dean, Devenia Deconge, Heather D. Denham, Kaylee A. Detmer, Haley Devereaux, Edward A. Diaz, Griselda Diaz, Raven Ashley Dickerson, Yolanda Y. Dickerson, Clifton J. Dickey II, Nicole Dickinson, Kayla Francis Dietz, Alicia Brandy Dillon, Lauren Dillon, Anita Dmitrievich, Doreen J. Doherty, Gina Dolman, Brian Steve Dominguez, Cheyenne S. Douglas, Maurice Dow, Jasmine Drake, Christine Droob, Amber V. Duane, Princess Duff, Allison A. Duffesey, Erica Dooling, J. Rose A. Dumlow, Scott A. Duncan, Toshiba Marine Dunlap, Nadine Y. Dunstan, Alyssa E. Duran Paniawa, Megan Marie Durham, Jeremy Stewart Durrett, Vincent Easterwood, Erica Ellen Eastham, Ebony M. Edwards, Helen Edwards, Tyler D. Edwards, Nicole Eilers, Samantha Ellis, Tiffany Ellis, Demi Engstrom, Jade Ernst, Iris Espino, Trashandra R. Esther, Kimberly S. Eugene, Keena A. Everett, Evron V. Ewing, Amira Fahim, Stephanie Christine Fairbanks Boruz, Nicole Farino Carrasquillo, Leona Lynn Faust, Lauren M. Feldbush, Kathleen Felix, Ashley Felwalk, Letitia Drake Felton, Taylor D. Ferguson, Monica M. Fernandez, Dorched Fields Moeller, Ryan D. Figueroa, Sydney Lynn Mitsumi Lilia Figueroa, Tracy Marie Fisher, Brittany M. Fitch, Alexandria Fleming, Latoya D. Fleming, Diana Itzel Flores, Latasha Fogel, Geneva L. Fondren, Raven A. Ford, Robin Ford, Aaron M. Forrest, Tolanda Y. Fountain, Lori L. Fox, Tia Fox, Tina K. Fox, Cameron Francisco, Jerome J. Frazier, Laloni Frederick, Ariella K. Frelish, Crystal D. Frere, LaPortia Jean Dominique Fritz, Terry Lee Fritzinger, Anna M. Frizzell, Beth A. Fultz Hoops, Brian P. Fuqua, Rachel Gage, Jessica M. Gaines Overby, Carlos A. Gaitan, Robert Galeno, Chelsea Gallardo, Jennifer I. Gallegos, Michelle D. Gallo, Mayola M. Galvin, Jennifer A. Galvani, Eileen Magallanes Garcia, Jesus N. Garcia, Melissa A. Garcia, Michelle Garcia, Suzanne Marie Garcia, Kimberly Ann Garman, Beatriz Garza, Eliza J. Garza Nieto, Katia Goretzis Godeshe, Alan G., Paula A. Gentry, Jeffrey Gilbert, Sarah Gilbert, Cecily Gilbreth, Xanthine T. Gilkey, Brittany D. Gill, Gary Gilmore, Jeannie L. Gilstrap, Latasha Ann Givens, Shaquilia Patrice Glantz, Chris Godwin, Dawn Gomendi, Gilda G. Gonzalez, Corina Gonzalez, Dawn Gonzalez, Lilia Gonzalez, Manuel J. Gonzalez, Natalie Gonzalez, Julian Gonzalez Jr., Yasmin Nazanin Gudarza Borajeni, Richard Riley Goodwin, Kathy Ann Gopishand, Victoria R. Gordonier, Randall E. Gordon, Gerald Granados, Rebecca Graves, Tiara Tennille Gray, Brandy Green, Christania L. Green, Jennifer Michelle Green, Bliss C. Greenhill, Monica G. Gray, Garrett Gribble, Lori L. Griffin, Misty Anika Griffin, Megan Elena Grimes, Kayla Grider, Lynn M. Gidry, Megan Gunderson, Kian N. Gunn, Catherine E. Gurley, Dominique Gussman, Reese Ann Guthrie, Celeste Chantel Guzman, Paola F. Guzman, Shahira I. Guzman, Kevin Patrick Hale, Maria A. Hale, Sandra Hale, Alexandra Hall, Alexis Renee Hall, Tisa R. Hall, Grant Halliburton, Elizabeth A. Ham, Kenya Michelle Hampton, Zaki Hamraz, Dawn K. Hanesh, Mary J. Harbin, Wayne Edgar Harold Jr. III, Anastasia Harris, Cheryl Harris, Fonda Jamera Harris, Carla Harris, Stacy Lynn Harris, Shanita O. Harrison, Nisha Lacalo Harrison, Miko A. Harris Parker, Edward Travis Hartman, Gina Dawn Hartman, Emily Lee Ann Harvey, Jasmine Harvey Sutton Roberts, Lucy Haskins, Naima A. Hawkins, Tricia Hayden, Caitlin Haynes, Stacy Ann Heinbuch, Anna Jean Henderson, Ashari Henderson, Ashley Domingo Henderson, Brianna Henderson, Douglas A. Henderson, Thaddeus Henderson, Kelly Delane Hendricks, Ebony Patricia Henley, Kathleen Elizabeth Hennessy, Marilyn Evans Henry, Elizabeth Hernandez, Felicia R. Hernandez, Kiera M. Hernandez, Liza M. Hernandez Jimenez, Raven Herrera, Wendy N. Herrera Barrigan, Ashley W. Herring, Audrey Heron, Catherine L. Hetwer, Dean Highsmith, Shalanda Anitra Hillsman, Juanita R. Hines, Abelicia Ann Hinojosa, Marva Hinton, Michael John Hodgen, Anthony Hodges, Christina R. Hoffert, Diana L. Hoyer, Christina Marie Holder, Melissa Jean Olguin, Katie Holland, Yudiki M. Holloway Anderson, Sigourney Destin Hollis, Tamara Holloway, Jason L. Holmes, Latoya S. Holmes, Stephanie Holmes, Caitlin R. Homeland, Devonna Holsey, Brittany M. Hopper, Amy Elizabeth Howard, Antonia Denise Howell, Angelica Maria Hoyos, Chantel L. Hoyt, Tisha R. Huddleston, Jessica M. Humphrey, Megan L. Hyde, Antonino Ibarra, Christian Ryan Ibe Weems, Teeny E. Rome, Francis Imhoff, Tanari Ingram, Lauren Inella, Michaela B. Israel, Brittany Jackson, Clemencia R. Jackson, Marion M. Jackson, Miranda Jackson, Rosalind Lania Jackson, Shanae M. Jackson, Walter E. Jackson, Sharon Beatrice Jackson Bradley, Candy A. James, Kaylee L. James, Curtis Jedzewski, Tiffany Nicole Jefferson, Breon Chantel Jeffrey Scott, Leslie Jenkins, Aaron K. Jennings, Aaliyah M. Jett, Tassini R. Jimenez Navarro, Benicia Johnson, Brian Keith Johnson, Christy Johnson, Devin Lee Johnson, Jernicia Johnson, Kayla A. Johnson, Carshiera S. Johnson, Leticia N. Johnson, Logan Johnson, Natasha Johnson, Rochelle D. Johnson, Sarah Johnson, Shadaria J. Johnson, Sydney Johnson, Amanda M. Jones, Cheryl R. Jones, Ciara M. Jones, Danae Ivory Jones, Erica Jones, Jennifer Jones, Latanya H. Jones, Loretta N. Jones, Shadell L. Jones, Stephanie D. Jones, Tisha M. Jones, Ebony E. Jordan, Marla A. Jordan, Tutu Kadiata, Amanda Kamal, Jihad Kandil, Ryan Kozlerich, John David Keeling III, Adrienne C. Kellogg, Nathan Ryan Kemp, Kristen A. Kershaw, Chelsea Kessler, Sheldron D. Keys, Jody Kilgore, Valerie R. Killeen, Jamie M. Kimmel, Bon Heather M. King, Clara S. King, Marcus King, Paulette S. Kirby, Maisha Kirk, Lindsay Kirkpatrick, Tamika Lashella Kizzy, Colleen Connect, Daniel Watson Knight, Danielle L. Knotts, Ashley M. Cook, Delia Kadrayan, Jill Kathleen Korzep, Kanoalani Sean Sunshine Kwan Yin Kuhia Smith, Crystal Lakai, Kimberly Z. Labissiere, Lodi P. Lambert, Jacqueline A. Lancaster, Carrie Lynn Landers, Constance A. Lawson, Sky Lawson, Geraldine J. Lane, Carmela R. Lee, Martez D. Lee, Stephanie Lynn Lee, Catherine Lemaster, Shamika Lemley, Jocelyn Lealoha Letatau, Michael A. Lewis, Christina Marie Lewis Williams, Shelby Taylor Likas, Cynthia S. Liggins, Jackie T. Liggins, Amari D. Lindley, Morgan K. Linson, Natasha Linton, Mackenzie Elizabeth Little, Carla D. Littleton, Shauna Lloyd Easterling, Robert J. Lochner, Danielle S. Lockett, Darnisha Lockett, Rhonda Lodridge, Giancarlo Loaiza, Tamara D. Lofton, Ashley P. London, Heather Lopez, Jorge Lopez, Julie Lopez, Tricia A. Lopez, Sandy Lohr, Olivia Marie Lacerdo, Trinice Y. Lott, Montel Dijon Love, Brittany Lucas, Donna M. Lucas, Kristen R. Lucas, Michael Anthony Lucio, Khadidra E. Lugo, Michelle A. Luna, Chandra Denise Lyles, Akila M. Lynch, Diana Von Lynn, Katie E. Mack, Linda A. Mack Ramirez, Terry E. Magers, Hughes Mai, Annie M. Macon, Barbara J. Maldonado, Gul Malik, Melanie E. Malone, Eric B. Manson, Brianna Manuel, Vivian Lee Angeles Marinon, Shalene C. Marks, Melissa Gabriela Marquez, Sylvia Y. Marrero, Madrika L. Martin, Tasha A. Martin, Brian Martinez, Cassandra Lee Flores Martinez, Kaylin N. Martinez, Daniel Martinez Jr., Deshaun A. Maskell, Jessica A. Mascoro, Lindsay Massey, Rondalyn Massey, Jeffrey A. Matthews Sr., Rogelio D. Maynard, Daniel Kirby McLean, Melvin Kenneth McLeod, Stephanie M. McCullough, Teria L. McCoy, Norlin McCullough, Joshua McCune, Christy L. McDaniel Flores, Corey L. McElvain, Joy Louise McGarry, Ennis McGee Jr., Jessica McGinnis, Tanya S. McGreer, Kevin Lloyd McKenzie, Shonda J. McLam, Maya McLaurin, Lacey McMorrow, James P. McNeil III, Sandra McPherson, April Lynn Medrano, Anna Maria Menagius, Chalika N. Menafield, Carmen S. Mercado, Chantal Marahildo, Rebecca Jean Merkley, Robert F. Merrill, Terry Merritt, Anne Elizabeth Metrick, Jenny M. Metz, Delana Miles, Charnel M. Milford, Christina Miller, Fabian Miller, Alicia Millor, Carrie Ann Mitchell, Vanessa A. Mitchell, Joshua Moalemi, Carla Montgomery, Erica C. Montgomery, Lamont Morales, Mayra Morelos Alvarez, Melissa Moreno Ontiveros, Triwick F. Morlew, Sarah Morris, Joy Morrison, Ayana T. Morse, Robert W. Moser, Tiani Edith Moses, Rose A. Mosqueda, Tonisha Mohammed, Jody Mull, Mindy M. Muller, Matt Mullins, Teresa Munoz, Jackie D. Murphy, Jamie A. Myers, Roxana Nahar, Adriel A. Navarro, Maria Lourdes Navarro, Aisha Neal, Santoya N. Neal, Noemi Negron Castro, Michelle D. Nelms, Erica L. Nellum, Lawanda Nesbitt, Cheyenne Neuenschwander, Sabrina M. Nevels, Jasmine Jeline Newsom, Jemtrong T. Nguyen, Deidre Carissa Nilmeyer, Rebecca C. Nilos, Kimberly R. Noah, James C. Norman, Rakisha Norman, Tracy M. O'Brien, Maria T. Ochoa, Alyssa L. Ogletree, Kehinde O. Ojomo, Marikar M. Ola, Nicole Olivas, Valerie Caitlin Otto Orr, Sonia Ortega, Elizabeth Ortiz, Jessica Ortiz, Rachel L. Packer Elliott, Valerie Padilla, Lauren Paez, Hervin Pagan, Brian Pallone, Kate Marie Aguero Pangilinan, Abigail Park, Anthony L. Parks, Jessica A. Parks, Shadrian A. Pascal, Shonique A. Patterson, Shermaine J. Paul, Terry Shaw T. Paxton, Brandon C. Payne, Latanya Denise Payne, Nicole Y. Paz, Brittany P. Pearson, Patricia Pearson, Sierra Peak Bell, Keith Peel, Juan C. Pena, Tina K. Penatusi, Alyssa R. Perales, Sophia C. Perea, Nicole Marie Perez, Benora D. Perkins, Kataya Perry, Sonia R. Phillips, Jan Fumparkdi, Jacqueline Pick, Tiffany Leanne Pilgrim, Edward Stephen Poe, Kiana C. Polk, Shahana M. Polselli, Juliana K. Ponce, Willie J. Porterfield, Diane Powell, Mia Siobhan Powell, Elise J. Pratty, Adrienne R. Presley, Erica D. Price, Kristen Nicole Price, Tanisha Price, Danny K. Ramelli, Alexandra J. Ramirez, Maria Romela Ramos, Teresa A. Randall, Michelle C. Brianna Randall, Kayla Rankin, Alexandra Tiffany Ray, Stacy M. Racer, Janine Reed, Michelle Redman, Brittany Reese, Stephanie D. Reese, Heather Nicole Reed, Marcus L. Relaford, Kenneth A. Renfro, Jeremy Reyes, Natasha Reyes, Anita Reyna, Peter P. Reyna, Deborah V. Reynoso, Ronald E. Rhodes, Jr., Nydia V. Richards, Alicia Richardson, Elena Kiaukamali Richardson, Gregory Lamont Richardson, Jr., Marco Rico, Rebecca L. Ryder, Valerie Riley, Alfred Rios, Tony Rister, Christiana L. Rivera, Jacqueline A. Rivera, Jonathan Rivera, Nadine E. Rivera, Antonio M. Rivera Colon, Brittany M. Robbins, Devonna L. Robbins Duran, Kenneth J. Roberts, Kristen Roberts, Vicki L. Roberts, Jacqueline P. Robertson, Karen Robles, Glenda Roche, Jalita Rocky, Carissa M. Rodriguez, Lucinda Rodriguez, Teresa de Jesus Rodriguez, Angelica S. Rogers, Fatima Rogers, Diamond D. Rowland, Chrissy Roman, Genesis Romero, Caitlin A. Roan, Carolyn M. Rosario Lopez, Tarnisha Latrell Rose, Egypt Rosewell, Elizabeth A. Rowe, Corinne S. Ruiz, Kirsten Lee Ruiz, Corey A. Roos, Stacy Dawn Ryan, Tiana De Leon Guerrero Sablan, Jackie M. Sepan, Dina R. Sailors Zilka, Marjorie Salvagione, Andy Sampson, Jennifer Sams, Jacqueline Marie Sanchez, Maria April Sanchez, Wendy Nancy Sanchez, Violet Marie Sanders, Carmen Sanders Kavanaugh, Veronica Rivera Sandoval, Jessica M. Sandvigan, Linda A. Santiago, Berta Santos, Stephanie Lorraine Saunders, Jernay H. Sawyer, Jessica Scarborough, Sarah T. Schmitz, Sierra N. Schneider, Shelby L. Schumacher, Alexander M. Schwartz, Whitney Schwartz, Shanice Scott, Ketchia Yvette Scott, Pamela L. Scott, Vanessa K. Scott Jones, Melissa Ann Scott Pangia, Nikki D. Skurlock, Yvette Segarra, Evelyn C. Serrano, Ala R. Shandy, Blanca Sharp, Stephen Sharp, Abrielle M. Shell, Catherine Shipe, Dana Marie Shirley, Gerald Lynn F. Short, Michelle Lee Shoup, Erica M. Sierra, Ashley Simmons, Nicole Simpson, Cheryl Sims, Damian B. Sinanon, Joshua Andrew Skiles, Laura Skinner, Danica A. Smalls, Alicia Andrea Smith, Angela Smith, Audresha Smith, Andrea J. Smith, Brandon Gary Smith, Shaka S. Smith, Charisma Smith, India Mae Smith, Lakedra F. Smith, Laquena Annette Smith, Laura Lavette Smith, Meredy L. Smith, Regina Smith, Sean M. Smith, Telva C. Smith, Tonita Smith, Teray A. Smock, Dan L. Snowden Jr., Michael Susi, Sarah Southwick, Janisha Spears, Damian Spencer, Donna Spencer, Annette M. Spicer, Antoinette Stamps, Timothy S. Steinrock, James G. Stepanian, LaKayla R. Stewart, Megan B. Stoddard, Malika Patrice Stone, Michelle M. Stone, Demetrius A. Streeter, Summer M. Stringfield, Catherine Y. Stewart, Ryan J. Stubel, Shanika A. Sutherland, Carrie A. Tackett, Jacob Tanis, Shanice D. Taylor, Chantel Taylor, Mila G. Taylor, Nicole Renee Taylor, Tanya C. Taylor, Heather Terry, Stacy M. Thacker, Jasmine D. Thomas, Kayam Thomas, Raven E. Thomas, Stephanie R. Thomas, Teresa E. Thomas, Ashlyn L. Thompson, Matthew Thompson, Allison Thompson Conde, Carmen Sita L. Thurston, Thomas Tillahun, Tafina S. Timpson, Brittany C. Tizo, Kazia T. Tolan, Michael Torres, Marisol Tovar, Michael Tovar, Eunice Camille Trammell, Patricia N. Trass, Emily Rachel Trout, Elisa D. Truax, April Dawn Trudell, Chelsea Nicole Keola Mauloa Truman, Tiffany Tucker, Dallery M. Turner, Jerry J. Turner, Carrie A. Turner, Shanti Terrell, Kevin J. Ulrich, Jennifer Uris, Fabiola Urquiza, Mojara Vandalile, Taylor Vargo, Lorena Vasquez, Maralise Vasquez, Seneca L. Vaughn, Alma Vanessa Vera, Giuseppe G. Vera, Megan Vieira Tepp, Conrad K. Vieira Jr., India S. Villalobos, Vanessa Yvonne Villalobos, Daniel Didaco Villarreal, Jeffrey S. Villarreal, Brandy M. Vore, Rutu Villas, Latoya D. Walcott, Kristen Newell Waldrop, Janiqua Walker, Kanisha A. Walker, Nichelle Anye Walker, Ashley Raquel Warburton, Candace Eunice Ward, Justin A. Ward, Josette Lachelle Ward Davis, Spencer J. Wardell, Bridget Warren, Amber Nicole Washington, Duchess I. Washington, John J. Washington, Latrice D. Washington, Marquita Washington, Shanika N. Washington, Mandy M. Watkins, Crystal R. Watkins Knowles, Jennifer D. Watson, Kayla R. Watson, Kim Marie C. Watson, Yuvonda E. Watson, Donna L. Watson Bosk, Destiny U. Watts, Lenora Deanne Weaver, Lakeisha N. Webb, Sakita N. Weber, Diana Rose Waronka, Heidi Westerberg, Walter Keith Wisman, Ashley Michelle Whitaker, Sundiata N. Wycliffe, Alina R. Williams, Angelica Williams, Nastasia M. Williams, Shavante Williams, Sean T. Williams, Stephanie S. Williams, Stephen Williams, Tia Williams, Tina Williams, Veronica L. Williams, Vyacheslav Williams, Lamonte N. Williams, Jr., Cynthia A. Wilson, Matthew R. Wilson, Samantha E. Wilson, Andrea J. Winstead, Scott Winters, Mary A. Wiseman, Megan S. Wolfe, Talisha Woodard, Kimberly I. Woods, Tanya R. Woods, Sheridan N. Wright, Carly Madison Wright, Kenneth T. Wyatt, Kyle F. Yarger, Claudia A. Yapese, Fiona Wing-Shi Young, Devontae A. Young, Dominique C. Young, Nicole R. Young, Raven Young, Titus E. Young, Kevin F. Yunker, Kevin A. Zaffaroni, Alfredo Zamudio, Caitlin D. Zarignana,
Hello again. Now it's my honor to confer degrees upon our bachelor's degree candidates. Under the authorities of the laws of the state, upon approval of the Board of Trustees of the University, and at the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer upon each of you, at the completion of the respective academic degree for which you've been recommended, a bachelor's degree from the University of Phoenix. Congratulations! Next, I'd like to introduce our master's degree candidates.
Mario D. Abarca, Demella T. Abbott, Rawa Mustafa Abu Arabi, Carolina Acevedo, Nicole Adams, Ayodele Andrew Adeoye, Grace Aradanas Agapai, Mustafa M. Al-Amar, Alexis Andrus, Kana M. Anzai, Jennifer Araujo Bray, Shamika Archer, Mercedes Ardley Madrid, Maisie E. Aravalo, Jose L. Arroyo, GMA A. Austria, Angela Michelle Baker, Pamela K. Barfield Morell, Ashley Marie Barker, Charlie S. Barlasker, Curtiza Barnes, Lakeisha Michelle Barnes, Rachel S. Barnwell, Alice Delia Bell, William Benavides, Nicholas Bethay, Avery A. Bills, Shirley A. Blackwell, Rashea Bluford, Brian Bonney, Abena Bonsu, Tiffany Booker, Gilberto J. Borges, Lolita L. Bowens, Terica Boyd, Amber Jones Boyer, Melissa R. Brader, Andrea R. Bradford, Katie E. Bradley, Chantel Danae Brandon, Paul Jason Brashear, Joshua Bridges, Jonathan Brown, Christina Buckler, Jesse H. Birchfield, Heather D. Burkhart, Ryan L. Butcher, Shanta D. Butler, Constance G. Caldwell, Joseph E. Campbell, Renee Campbell, Kayla Cherie Nicole Candelaria, Christian Capetillo, Priscilla Carrillo, Ariel Carswell, Cassie L. Carter, Sade S. Carter, Diana Cervantes, Nat C. Chappie, Malika S. Chavis, Stephen Harry Chigas, Alida Cintrone, Laura Lynette Clayson, Jerima Justine Clay, Shante Annie Kleska, Aramis S. Collins, Robert Connett, Josefina Mescuso Constantino, Kimberly Cooper, Andrew R. Copeland, Jocelyn Cordero, Tiffany L. Cordes, Matthew Benjamin Cota, Adamia Brene Coberson, Luz E. Cruz, Lakeelia Cunningham, Lawrence D. Cutno, Tammy Michelle Daniels, Yvette Nicole Daniels, Landrell D. Daniele, Erica Diana Davis, Crystal Aaron Denise Davis, Lakeisha S. Davis, Tracy S. Davis, Evelyn DeMayo, Monica Dent, Antoinette DeCiervo, Mahalia Desramo, Rosemarie Diamos, Fawn Lynn Dillon, Kimberly Dilworth, Janira Dimas, Merlin Dearso, Frederick Q. Dixon, Jacqueline R. Domingo, Ana M. Dominguez, Patricia A. Dorch, Tracy L. Doubleday, Marquita S. Dowdy, Heather Driscoll, Judy Duray Dublado, Robert M. Dubrow, Audrey A. Dumas, Edna Dunn, Kristen Dykes, Ariel N. Eccles, Diana W. L. Berry, Helmi Hamdi El-Jindi, Precious I. Ellis, Antoinette D. Emanuel, Holly Ann Marie Escalera, Alida L. Escobar, Daphne A. Espinlove, Brittany Esther Aguaga, Shediamond Faulkner, Daylene Ferreira, Shakita Kiana Flemings, Jessica Forbush, Mimi L. Ford, Lacey L. Fortis, Katrina Janae Foster, Chantel D. Freyer, Jamaica Nichelle Frazier, Catherine Marie Friedman, Rachel A. Froreep, Kent Fronick, Prestina A. Fulton, Melissa D. Gamble, Jalicia Jamia Siobhan Ganesh, Luis Mas Socorro C. Garcia, Jennifer L. Garcia Hart, Marisa Garcia Canyon, Castara L. Garnett, Amaranta Barrera Garza, Jordan A. Gaspard, Timothy Earl Gelvin, Rosemarie Gibbs, Robert M. Godina, Elizabeth Gomez, Elizabeth C. Gonzalez, Charmaine Janocampo Gonsalvo, Paslet Shellen Graham, Heather Christine Grabantz, Asia Brandy Green, Ticey Marie Green, Jade Green Sodomy, Adasa Griffin, Kiwanda R. Griffin, Teresa A. Grimes, Lucy Maribel Godino, Irian D. Guerra, Roel Alfonso Guinaud, Leisha E. Harper, Brittany N. Harris, Amanda S. Harrison, Jasmine Tierra Harrison, Deja T. Hawkins, Gilbert F. Hendry, Amanda S. Herman, Alexandra G. Hernandez, Miguel A. Hernandez, Janelle Marie Hetrick, Brandy Michelle Hicks, Kristen R. Hicks, Michelle N. Hillary, Mylon Huang, Wendy M. Hodge, Virginia Gale Hoffman, Tatiana L. Hollingsworth, Cantrell R. Holmes, Katrina S. Holmes, Demita Hope, Eric E. Hopkins, Roberta Horton, Kara Hurst, Roxanne K. Hurst, Byronica Yvette Jackson, Diana Jackson, Shanika Shovia Jackson, Cynthia Nicole Jalbert, Jatasha E. James, Christina Marie Jellin, Sylvia Jimenez, Brianna Gail Walters Johnson, Marissa Mimi Johnson, Monique D. Johnson, John P. Jones, Kimberly John Jones, Porsche L. Jones, Lori Jules, Helen B. Cadden, Molly Kane, Kendall J. Keller, Catherine E. Kellum, Sherry Lene Kennedy, Christine K. Kenny, Annika N. Key, Stephanie L. Kidd, Olivia Kim, Gar M. Koo, Crystal Kretz, Charles Kenneth Kuhinka, Cheryl M. Kolakowicz, Elizabeth Lamone, Whitney Marissa LaRock, Jennifer Lemmerman, Tayri R. Leon, Catherine R. Lewis, Jennifer Christina Lewis, Dania L. Lewis Moore, Lakeisha L. Lighton Mitchell, Anna Marie Livingston, Kayla Jane Yanis, Wandamu A. Lashamo, Stephanie Lavelle, Johnny J. Lucio, Richard Alfred Lynn, Michael Lyons, Kathleen L. Macias, Brittany M. Madison, Trina Denise Madison Hansen, Quantasia K. Marcus, Demetric Ann Marrero, Jessica E. Marshall, Sylvia Masturi, Raylene May, Raquel Mbuthia, Virginia K. MacArthur, Shampa Lakeisha McCarty, Antonio D. McLeod, Amber S. McCoy, Takaya L. McCullough, Kendra L. McInerney, Chris Michael George Meadows, Michelle Diane Mellett, Cornetta L. Menefield, Claudia A. Mentour, Tabitha Lynn Mirko, Jennifer Metz, Yusmari Michelle Arieta, Karen Marie Miller, Shantavia L. Mincy, William Artist Monroe, Noelle Marie Mooney, Kylie Mae Moore, Samantha Lanny Morrell, Brittany D. Morgan, Suzanne Moy, Brenda Narvaez, Gerald W. Neal, Melva S. Nelson, Michael D. Newman, Mandy L. Newton, Kelly Nguyen, Thuy Ngoc Nguyen, Kirsa Nimmons, Shannon Ashley Nort, Carolyn Lynn O'Brien Furness, Peter Ojum, Eukaria Okoye, Jacqueline M. O'Leary, Jesus Abraham Oliver, Jessica J. Olmsted, Evans N. Ongaga, Ashley Orquera, Jose F. Ortiz Gonzalez, Marlon L. Osum, Olusegun Otokoya, Jerica K. Owens, Melissa Parcell, Sushank Paricharak, Terry A. Parker, Sandra Polliman, Lana Pevtuta, Sherry F. Pennington, Olivia Pereda, Kevin F. Perez, Jarvis N. Perry, Cynthia L. Pete, Nathan A. Peterson, Nicholas A. Piazza, Jeanette R. Pineda Barahona, Candace Patrice Pipes, Laurel Lynn Polson, Trushelle Lillian Proctor, Donald R. L. Ram, Marlene R. Ramirez, Sasha M. Ramirez, Tiffany Linroy Randall, L'Oreal M. Reed Clark, Oscar Alberto Rendon Benitez, Lacey Rose Rhines, Amanda Richard, Sonia Nicole Richardson, Jesse Riddle, Deborah E. Ryder, Dale R. Risden, Astrid X. Rivera, Claritza Rivera, Jessica L. Rivera, Susan Rachel Rivera, Laura Robertson Hooper, Aaron Jody Robinson, Charlicia C. Robinson, Marilyn Jeanette Rodriguez, Nydia Rodriguez Quitaquit, Brandy Atlanta Rogers, Dorothy M. Roman, Mark A. Roman, Lesegi Ross, Maisha Chanel Ross, Christian Blake Rundles, Lorena Marie Runnels, Donald Russell, Heather Nicole Rutledge, Reginald St. Preux, Latoya C. Samuel, Rayanne B. Samuel, Precious L. Sanders Lewis, Luis H. Santiago Llanos, Megan N. Santos, Neha Saxena, Amanda J. Schleikowski, Tina Marie Schroeder, Tamara Sue Schultz, Tabitha Marie Schwartz Rodriguez, Otika Simone Seamster, Mary Siebert, Amanda N. Sellers, Arvin A. Sanani, Aida Shanazarian, Felicia C. Shipman, Christy Sill, Alexi Simpson, Eric T. Simpson, Erlisha R. Sledge, Nicole Donia Smith, Aura L. Smith, Tiffany M. Smith, Lakeisha M. Smith Bailey, Francis V. Solomon, Edgar Alexander Sotelo, Siobhan Sotir, Shannon J. Springfield, Melissa Ann Steele, Crystal L. Stewart, Kristen Brianne Stone, Ashley Strong, Takesha Strotter, Maria R. Sunick, Miran Raed Swalem, Karen Ann K. Taggett, Lisa A. Tapia, Benjamin Taylor, Selena Noreen Jet Taylor, Tanae N. Taylor, Lashara K. Thomas, Marcus A. Thomas, Latrina Renee Thompson, Shakiba L. Thompson, Elizabeth R. Thurston, Leah April Thurston, Letitia Timms, Mona V. Toe, Shoneen L. Torek, Tatum O'Neill Townsend, Kimberly M. Uncle, Cynthia Valdez, Christy Arnice Van, Martha E. Vandriel, Tiffany H. Van Dyke, Michael Vanderpoy, Melissa A. Vargas, Maggie Vasquez, Naisha Vasquez Garcia, Robert Velez, Letitia Villock, Monica Y. Virgili, Elizabeth Vitalo, Cassandra Vota, Jer Vu, Devontae D. Wade, Ashley Walker, Brescia Walker, Jordan Wansert, Mallory L. Warnock, Janisha D. Washington, Latifa Diane Washington, Latrice F. Washington, Skylar Watts, Nicole Marie Waddell, Candy L. Weatherill, Angelica B. Williams, Averill B. Williams, Cecily A. Williams, Christy C. Williams, Lucretia Williams, Shayla A. Williams, Mariah A. Wright, Joycetta Yazzie, Jenny Yick, Caitlin Zatchel, Jennifer A. Zemetsky-Rudd,
Once again, welcome back. The time has come to confer degrees upon our master's degree candidates. Under the authority of the laws of the state, upon approval of the Board of Trustees of the University, and at the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer upon each of you, at the completion of the respective academic degree for which you've been recommended, a master's degree from the University of Phoenix. Congratulations! And finally, here are our graduates for doctoral degrees.
Dr. Daniel O. Aguayo, Dr. Deborah Renee Jackson Murphy, Dr. Robin M. Rogers, Dr. Randolph E. Smith, Dr. Beverly Faye Thomas,
Greetings! It's now my honor to confer degrees upon our doctoral degree graduates. Under the authority of the laws of the state, upon approval of the Board of Trustees of the University, and at the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer upon each of you a doctoral degree from University of Phoenix. Congratulations to all of our graduates. At this time, I invite you to move your tassel virtually from the right side of your cap to the left, symbolizing your newly conferred status as a university graduate. Once again, congratulations. Now, it's time to celebrate. I believe that each of you have a strong future in front of you. University of Phoenix is committed to career services for life. Your graduation achievement is part of your career journey, and we hope to be part of your future. I hope that you have felt part of our community during your time as a student, and that you remain part of that community in the years ahead. Remember, you are now a Phoenix. We're excited to leave you with your very own digital personal commencement ceremony slide. You can find your ceremony slide by going to the webpage that's on the screen, phoenix.edu/wintergrad 2023, and found in the chat. Remember, you can download and share your announcement on social media and tell the world about your accomplishment. You earned it. Once again, we're so proud of you and honored to call you a University of Phoenix graduate. Thank you for attending our virtual commencement ceremony. Congratulations, and remember, together we soar.
Congratulations, graduates! This concludes the February virtual commencement ceremony. To get your personalized ceremony slide and share it with your social media family, visit phoenix.edu/wintergrad 2023.